Hello YouTube, it's Mr. Maclunkey here, back again with round 3 of GAC. Before we jump in, I did want to take a look at round 2. Did end up pulling off a win here. Wasn't able to get the full clear. He did go all 3 meta ships on defense. I botched the order of some of my counters. I figured I could probably 2 or 3 shot the profundity, but I did the wrong order and ended up missing out on that. In terms of defenses, the opponent had not too crazy of a defense up top. It was pretty easy clear. I think they were trying to get me to push through and then get stuck on fleets. Bottom here, pretty strong defense, but again, nothing too crazy. And then in the back line here, had a couple nasty surprises in the back. I was able to push through. They had gotten stuck on Hondo, but surprisingly had done pretty well against some of the other teams there. And then over on the top, powered through my top defense, and I don't even think really bothered too much with the fleets. No, they did clear one and then got stuck on home one. Didn't attempt to go after Leviathan. So jumping into round 3 here against Kyle Katarn, one of Egnards' favorite characters in the SWGoH universe. Looks like they have some pretty tough teams here. So I'm still kind of planning through exactly what I want to do. But I do think I had pretty good luck with JMK last time. And this guy does have Spider Maul, but a lot of his team is at a lower relic level. He does have a fully charged Datacron, so not 100% sure if this is going to be something I can clear, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. What do I want to pack here? The damage immunity might be nice. Probably am going to want to throw the attacker crown on there, just so I have the best shot possible. Alright, well that's good. I think the Relic Delta is going to help us clear through this pretty handily here. Alright, let's pop alt. I may as well. Alright, that wasn't bad. He does have Boba Fett Kron, which is kind of annoying. And I think Jedi Master Mace. I think a lot of the time it is Sith Empire that goes through. His isn't even fully R9, but he does have the Data Crown there, and I don't remember what that does. Okay, it's nothing too crazy. Yeah, I'll give the Sith Empire a shot here. Let's see which one of these looks good. So So I know the main thing that I usually worry about with this is being able to get Jocasta down. It does seem like their Jocasta is pretty hardy, unfortunately. So I figure I'll get as much damage in as possible, and then Malak will swoop in with the big suck, and then we should be good to go. I'm really disappointed in Malgus missing. With that stagger, that would have been pretty good. Alright. Now I should be able to just start picking these guys off without having to worry about Jocasta's final smash. I'm just going to switch this over to auto. We're good. So next I did want to take a look at that Boba Fett team. Because it's not the Jabba variant. It's the one with Fennec and Bosk. So that apparently is another team I could have used Sith Empire for. I don't necessarily want to use Bane this early. Let's see what other viable options we've got here. Bo-Katan Mandalore doesn't have a good of one. You know what? I might just use Bane here. I don't necessarily feel like overthinking this too much. Dooku's out. We're just gonna keep on going. Cool. Alright, Jabba. So I don't necessarily want to use SLKR here, because I do worry about him having Pirate King in the back line here. Let's see what else I've got available. I know I have a lot of units on defense. Don't want to use Leia. Some people have had success with Quadme. Could try Quadme here, especially since some of his other units are a little bit lower on the Relic Delta scale here. Quadme. Definitely want those two. I think support Kron is what I'm looking for. He'd be good for support Kron. And then I've already used Windu and General Kenobi. So do I want to try to bring another support type, or do I want to look for a tank? I think she's support, right? Yeah. I don't always like Shaq T, but I don't have Zetas on Echo, so I'm going to go with this. Oh, that's not good. Not sure if I necessarily agree with this as a viable counter. Just hoping I'm able to take out a few of these to make, okay, well, Boosh is dead, so that's at least worth something. Dang. Okay, we're in a lot better of a spot there, I feel like. Might actually just throw this on auto and see how much they're able to take out, just because I get mindful about the timer. Let's see. Losing Obi-Wan really sucked. I don't think we're going to be able to take out Chrysanthemum here. Yeah. But this is a lot easier to deal with, I guess. I don't remember who I used to clear. Well, no, last time it was a Boba Fett Jabba, I think. That's why I'm not remembering what I did. Okay, so it's just Jabba there. I should clear him out. I could do Afra. And I guess I can use Smee too, because I don't have Smee on my Hondo team. This might be my best bet, maybe? Do I have a droid? Kron? I don't think I do. I guess I have this droid Kron, but as of this battle, I don't really have it too invested. But, yeah, I'll use this for now. Let's see what we got here. I am actually really liking IG-90. Santi, get out of here. Start getting armor shreds on Jabba. Come on, Chrysanthemum. Alright, I'll start getting Jabba whittled down. It is an R9 Jabba, which sucks. Might actually just throw this on auto. Oh, that's why I don't usually throw that on auto, because BT's other abilities aren't that great. Alright, cool. So let's see what he's working with in the back here. Okay, no Hondo. So that's actually pretty good. Yeah, so high relic on those two, low relic on those guys. My immediate Pavlovian response is to instantly go to Inquisitorius on this. So I'm not going to fight it today. Why is my man in stealth? Should I read what Datacrons do? Probably. It was funny to see. Hit Anakin and that other guy just drop off. Alright. Not the cleanest, but it's done. What does that Datacron do for future reference? Oh, I can't click on it because he's dead. Fun. Oops. Alright. So I think the plan was to use Leia here. What was I going to use for Rey? Oh, I was going to use Queen Amidala for Rey. Okay. Well, what am I use for Rey now? Could do Balin, apparently. Alright, well, I am going to just use Leia real quick to clean this out. Looking for rebels. We'll do the classic lineup here. The Adrad cheese. Should I save this? Probably should save this. Let's use... Yeah, damage immunity. This one's probably fine. So first things first, just working on clearing through Ezra. It's going to take a minute. Ah, damage immunity. Okay, well it's gone, I guess. Alright. Drop alt. Cool. Let's see here, just keep chipping away. Timer's at 3 minutes. We got Drogon back. Let's put the heal on Drogon. I'm just gonna throw this on auto because she's gonna be a pain in the butt to chip through. What Datacron do they have on here? Okay, so they have tank revive. So even if I do get through once, I'm gonna have to go through again. That's annoying. We're chipping through though. Alright, that's one death down. One more to go. Alright, nice. Got a little nervous that might have been a 2-tap, but R10 Galactic Legend Ahsoka Tano is kind of a pain in the butt. So it looks like Seer should be able to handle this. What are we rocking? Tank revive? Alright. Get my Ufus. You're not the Ufu I'm looking for. Let's see. These two probably. Maybe this. Kind of want Maul. I don't know, because I don't think I'll need Maul DeLoreans. And I feel like Maul ramps Malört up so much. Then do I want a tank? Do I want Baby Cal? SWGoH is saying maybe OG Kylo. Marked. I'll throw this one on here. Right? Yeah. It's everyone other than Seer. bubble. Let's see. Alt's up. I'm getting the feeling this is probably going to hurt quite a bit. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Alright, so they're all in. Oh, wow, that hurt. Not much I can do about that. See if I can pick off Cal. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna take it. Let's see. So what am I looking at here? Mas Kanata. Looks like Balin's kind of the easy favorite to take out Maz. I can do that. Let's see, Mercenary. Balin and his main crew. Then I think Boba Fett, Scion of Jango's on defense. Let's see what I want to take here. I think honestly any of these guys is probably fine. Alright, yeah, this team's kind of falling apart here. I'm just gonna auto the rest of that. Okay, so now all they have left, there's Saw, there's a Ray cleanup, Lord Vader is definitely a pain here. I guess I have Slicker, and I don't necessarily need to use him against anything else crazy here. I guess I can throw the tank revive on here. I don't think it really does much against Lord Vader, but his first ult goes through. Alright, now we're getting some progress. Just gonna throw this on auto to kind of be mindful of the time here. I'm gonna take this off auto to be mindful of SLKR's health bar. Dang. Well, helps there. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm just gonna use gas on this. Just gonna keep charging up Rex here. Let's take out Great Mothers next. Alright, gas is back down. Let's see if we can get... Alright, cool. Gas is back up before they could kill Rex. And done. Not too bad for... I feel like gas is kind of a banner, pretty big banner loser in general here. I'll go see what here. Do I have anything with defense on it? I do. That didn't go the way that I wanted it to. Dang. Solo cleanup on Lord Vader. I don't even think I've used my Mandalorians. Yeah, this should be pretty easy clear. What do I got? I'll throw this on here. Alright. Not the prettiest clear, but that's the back line done. Granted, a lot of this hasn't necessarily been the prettiest clears. I have JML left. A lot of pretty solid teams left. I think JML I'll throw up here against her. Hoda. Hoda's so short. I almost thought, I was like, whoa, am I missing a dude? But nah, he's right there. Alright, not bad. I did actually think I was going to have to weather through one more alt there. Let's see. Dark Trooper Moff Gideon. Of OG Night Sisters. I have Enoch. I do have Treya. What does this give them? I know Enoch is pretty good. What is Enoch's odds? Seems like Imperial Remnant can probably clear this pretty handily. Alright, well this isn't going the way I was hoping it would go. Just goes to show that just because SWGoH.gg thinks a team can clear something doesn't mean user error can't invalidate that counter. Yeah, this ain't doing me any good. Do CLS maybe. Or you know what? Let's just do Sith Trio. Protection. Yeah, let's go with this. Oh man. Is this the thing that sinks my whole GAC? Is this stupid big scrum? Alright, well Biggs is gone. So that's something, I guess. Dang, they killed Savage. That's crazy. I'm gonna get rid of Lupton. I've never seen Scion put in this much work, but granted I'm probably doing this whole thing wrong. Fumbling. Go, Kyle. Alright, well, throw this on auto. Wasn't expecting that to be the biggest pain in the butt team, but I am going up against Kyle Katarn, so it does make sense that his team featuring Kyle Katarn would give me the most trouble. And then over here, nothing too crazy. Honestly, I think should be able to just go with the triple attacker lineup, bring that and that. Alright, Ty Dorito is down. Just gonna call reinforcement. I think I have to keep attacking the tank. We bring my first reinforcement. Slow things down a little here. He's going to slow me down, but I've got this. So we'll clear that out right away. Just keep whittling that down. Just keep whittling this down. He's got another reinforcement. Right, scimitar. He's got the sabotage on my hangers. But I don't think that's going to matter too much because... Oh no, I don't have that in. Well, I can at least call this in. And then he blows it up. Dang. And then, yeah, he steals my ship. Wow. Ah, that is annoying with the scimitar. But, I mean, he really doesn't have much of a fleet left here. I'm just going to throw this on auto. Yeah, it didn't do him a whole lot of good. I don't think I'm going to be able to one-shot this here, because I think, yeah. But that fleet is essentially done. And then I'm going to use Profundity against Home 1, because this thing is a massive pain in the butt. Probably don't need all of those even, but we'll go. Alright, well that's B-Wing gone, which is nice. got Kyle Katarn here again. This guy's got maximum roleplay. I didn't even use Greedo in my defensive lineup. I probably should have. Wow, killed them before I got a chance to ult. Alright. Malevolence might be the best bet. Well, that also didn't necessarily go exactly the way I want, but with Anakin and the bomber gone, that gives me a better chance of being able to take it out here. Like I say, the clears have not been super pretty this GAC, but we're doing what we gotta do. I'm going to be kind of bummed if I don't get the 3-0, but I'm not necessarily going to be surprised. Let's see. We'll throw this team in and see if we can get a clickbaity title like Can Finalizer beat Leviathan. Watch me lose this though. And the answer is yes. Finalizer can beat Leviathan in this one particular circumstance. So I did okay. I feel like I do have a very strong defense, and I feel like he might have saved some key teams for offense. So we've got another 7 hours to go in this round. So I think I will cut it for here and then come back near the end or at the end, depending on how long he waits to get his attacks in. And then, yeah, we'll see if I was able to go 3-0. Thank you all so much, and I will see you in just a second, thanks to the magic of editing. All right, I am back again with a post analysis. I am assuming he is not going to go up 1,600 points in the next minute. So, I mean, as you saw earlier, cleared through, got the full clear, a lot of messy clears. He stumbled up on this new Palpatine Vader team. I did go through, invest pretty heavily. I have both the Zetas, both the Omicrons, and a fully leveled Focus Datacron. So I did figure this team would be nice to get some holds here. I do kind of like giving them a purpose. I'm not sure exactly in the long term whether they are going to be more so like a defensive team, an offensive team, or even a team that gets used consistently in GAC. At least for the time being with the Focus Datacron, I am going to be throwing this on defense, I think. Just because, I mean, FDC is kind of hard to crack. I know here I did go with the combined Boba Fett and Jabba team. I do like it, and I feel like it is a really big pain to crack through, but I am tempted next time to split the two up. I know this opponent, Kyle Katarn, had split them up, I think on the bottom row, yeah. Doing the traditional Jabba team with the support crown, which I actually have seen Jabba with the support crown be kind of a pain in the butt. In some cases, he's relatively easy to clear, but he does require some investment to take out. I know I keep botching that, overestimating it. And this Boba team is definitely a pain as well. So I know they are stronger together, but similar to kind of my Ezra, I split those up. I don't combine these two teams together, especially now since Barris has gone too. I've been kind of experimenting with this team. He didn't attack it, so I don't really know how well it did. Down in the bottom section here, he fumbled a couple of attacks into Lord Vader. Didn't attempt on this one. His first attack against my defenses was to wipe Pirate King Hondo as a one-shot. Stranger Took him 5 tries to take this team out. Again, that's what was expected. I mean, this is kind of a powerhouse team with the focus Datacron. Pretty heavy investment. So definitely happy with the results. I feel like that is probably, even after we lose the focus Datacron, that team is probably going to end up on defense just because it is a very powerful team. So didn't really have to worry too much about any of the other zones for this go around. So it looks like we're in the review period here officially, locked in. So this is win, win, and win. So we did manage to go 3-0 this round. I did want to kind of go back through here. Yeah, so they focused heavily on the top, and they were able to clear all of that pretty handily. And then over here, some of the struggle on the bottom, which I think that's the intent. Is a lot of the time I try to guide my opponents towards a specific zone, either top or bottom. Typically, I'll try to guide them towards a more heavy defense on fleets, and then try to save some stuff in the background here. Sometimes I go the other way. Just kind of depends on the matchup. And then in this one, yeah, he only did the one legitimate battle. He did a battle here, he flubbed a battle there, and then he just started ramming teams into this. So I think all in all, pretty happy with this GAC. Looking forward to the good rewards coming in here. We'll see if we can continue this streak into the next one. But thank you all so much for watching. I'll get this edited and uploaded pretty shortly here. Bye.